Friday. This is Tanya Pittman coming to you with a stimulus package updates and COVID 19 updates. Please remember to hit the thumbs up, like button, and subscribe button for me today. Thanks, folks. Blame game. In the blame game, what that means is that Congress, meaning the President of the United States, Democrats, Republicans, Mnuchin, they've all come up with an agreement to allow people to suffer so that they will go back to work. And because they're all running for positions, or their positions are on the line, the president's running to be for a second term. Several senators are running for a second term, and several House members are also up for a second term. So what does it mean, right? What's going on is that instead of saying, hey, we're going to let monies run out, we're going to force you guys to go back to work, we're not pumping any more money into this, what they're saying is, hey, I'm trying to get you guys more money, but these guys, meaning everybody but that particular group of people, right? Like the president will say, because he's a Republican, the Democrats and the House of Representatives will say, it's all because of Senate. And Senate will say, it's all because of the House of Representatives. It's all Nancy Pelosi's fault, right? Or it's all Mitch McConnell's fault, or it's Mnuchin's fault. It's somebody else's fault. In reality, nothing has happened, right? No monies have come out. Everything has expired. And everything, for instance, that the president said that he was going to put forward, in actuality, he can't put it forward, right? So what did he say a week ago? $400. And then the governors complained and said, we can't do that. He's straining our economy. And so then he said, okay, $300, right? Has anyone gotten $300? That was a week ago. Has anyone gotten any money? And he said we were going to get it quickly, right? We're not getting anything. Not right now. Until they have no choice but to act, we are going to live through weeks and weeks of the blame game. As you saw, Congress went out, or the Senate was out on vacation, and they came back for a week. They met only like once or twice, and nothing was accomplished. And then now they're gone again, right? They came in, nothing was accomplished. They played the blame game. Oh, each side said, we're not leaving until we get this done. We heard Nancy Pelosi say, the House of Representatives is not going anywhere until we come up with a compromise and we get this worked out. Well, folks, they're gone. Okay, you heard the Senate say the exact same thing. And then they went from saying we're not going anywhere. They changed up the wording to say we're going to attempt to get this done before the break. And then we heard on Thursday, they have already left. Most of them have been gone, okay? Both in the House and in Senate, okay? So Nancy's around, and Mitch McConnell possibly around. But the weekend has already come, and they're already gone. and there's no dates for their next meetings. So what does that tell you? I mean, we saw the president say, "Oh yeah, Nancy contacted me over the weekend and said that she's ready to come to the table and work something out." Well, they didn't meet. Nothing happened this week. There was a phone call, a conversation on Wednesday, and the only thing we heard from Nancy was, "We're not coming back to the table until Senate takes us serious." And Senate says we are not giving up another $1 trillion. And she needs to lower her expectations. All of this was, in reality, it's hogwash, you guys. All of this is really about delaying and stringing the American people along. Stringing is exactly what I said. The American people along. As soon as the president came out and said he was going to give money and he signed the bills, immediately we started hearing reports that the way he did it was going to take way longer to put money in our pockets. And next we heard the president saying they can still come up with their own numbers. And then we heard, oh, he was just trying to push them. Listen, it's a stall game. The tactic is all of them in agreement to pause, put no more money out there, pretend like they're all trying to, but they're not trying to put any more money out. Okay? They're trying to force everybody to feel the pinch, to have the moratorium. He didn't reenact a moratorium. He suggested that they not evict people. The wording on that does not say that there's no evictions and that there's no foreclosures at all. And so the only thing that he put into place was a tax break for businesses. So the $300, which was supposedly $400, nobody's going to see that because we're being told already that the systems are too old and antiquated, and to go in and change all this, it's going to be weeks and weeks. Yeah, weeks enough for the Congress to go on vacation. That's where it is, you guys. I mean, it's time for everybody to face the facts and know the truth and keep it moving. Congress is not, all they're trying to do is save their positions. That's it in a nutshell. The next thing I'm going to put on here today is I'm going to share some stabs that have gone back and forth that actually are quite comical. Nancy Pelosi, Donald Trump, putting each other down left and right, just throwing each other under the bus. It's all a game, but I thought it was funny, so I'm going to share that with you. As for the PPP, you guys already know that the 8th was the deadline. That ended. There was no extension on that. We know that stimulus checks, the president doesn't have the authority to determine and to give out stimulus checks. That has to come from Congress. So there's no stimulus checks. There's no stimulus package on the table at this point in time. Let's see. Coronavirus, you already know the numbers are up on positive testing. 1 in every 4 people tested is positive. However, hospitalizations, those numbers seem to be going down in some places, but we are seeing that we had record-breaking days. Now, keep in mind that record-breaking days also has to do with the fact that on Mondays they are completely behind. And then in the state of California, there were several days of numbers not even being reported. So that would send numbers up as far as the United States numbers too. And the same thing, I guess some of the tests were lagging. Results coming out have been lagging. So now they've all come out, of course, because, well, tomorrow, everybody's leaving. It's the weekend. It's time to go home. So everybody's catching up, getting it in the system and getting out. So that's really where it is, you guys. Enjoy the jabs back and forth. That's about the only thing we can say anybody's enjoying. For those of you who have found jobs, congratulations. Um, be careful. Please wear a face mask and sanitize your hands often. All right, guys, have a great weekend. And I'll be back with you if anything happens, like some breaking news, some great news. But unless it's facts and it's a done deal, if it's just promises, I'm not even going to bother to report that to you guys until Monday. All right, enjoy the jabs. Bye bye.